I am joining the Project Pan community. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I am happy to see you again. What is Project Pan? If you are new to makeup like myself, pardon my coffee maker being loud and the hair stuck to my face. The concept is to use what you have instead of being pulled into the vortex of always feeling like you have to buy whatever's shiny, new, must have, because it's not must have. Anytime you start collecting anything, whether it's makeup or figurines or shoes or personal jets, whatever, it's easy to forget what you actually have already bought. Often you'll realize you already have something similar to that thing that you already want, already in your collection. For instance, I love color, surprise, and I was really tempted by the Urban Decay by Leanne palette. I saw it and I was like, I can't spend money on this, but I wish that I could. And then I came home and realized I have color green eyeshadows that are almost perfect dupes for them. I'm just as happy with what I already have. And it gives a sense of satisfaction when you use up things that you have and you make use of them. You can see firsthand that you're not pissing away your money. So first I want to talk about a couple facets of Project Pan community, pros and cons. I've kind of researched this and thought about it. So addiction to buying is a real thing. No matter what it is, whether you're, like I said, if you're in any type of collectible, it can be very addictive and very simple in this world of just press a button on your phone and have it shipped to you. Project Pan is a cultural response to the human struggle and the corporations trying to get you to piss away your money. But I've watched some YouTubers talk about it and they say that Project Pan is supposed to be fun, but about half of them actually just seem pissed and borderline miserable about doing it. Yikes. I mean, don't come for me. I'm talking like 3 YouTubers that I've seen, not the thousands that are involved in it, because I haven't watched all the videos. And as I consider my role in YouTube, I know my role isn't to review every makeup product that comes out. And like, that's not who I am. That's not my purpose. So Project Pan makes a really good fit for me. I don't need to constantly be trying every single thing that comes out for you guys. I'm a middle-class woman with a budget and without a dedicated room to thousands upon thousands upon thousands of makeup items. I have no need for 700 eyeshadows, 20 concealers, 50 foundations, and 900 lipsticks, which by the way would be very easy to accrue. Pros: helps me focus on several core products to use and to enjoy instead of constantly dreaming about each new release of pink highlighters, which I already have. Also, promotes self-care now. What big moment am I saving certain products in my life for? Why do we have the fancy china if we're never going to use it and enjoy it? Are we waiting for the Pope to come? Am I waiting to become a mom to celebrate and enjoy life? Also, this prevents hoarding. It prevents wasting precious physical space and storage that your family can use for other things, and therefore frees our emotions too. We want to own our items and not have them own us. Cons of Project Pan. Will I be tempted to go overboard using a product just in order to like use it up a little faster? Shampoo. Am I just gonna like pour more shampoo into my hand each time so that it goes away faster? Will I feel pressure to wear more makeup more often just to use up these items? And will this turn makeup into a rut or an obligation instead of the fun that pulled me into it? These are questions I don't have answers for yet, as I am literally just starting my first Project Pan. Now, some people are doing 18 in 2018. I don't have a number like that. I'm not like being that regimented, nor am I sticking solely to makeup, as you will see. For my Project Pan, I had a few rules. I couldn't include items that I already reach for every day and will continue to. Like, don't include the shampoo that I always use because I'm going to use it up. Don't include my favorite eyeshadow palette because I already want to reach for that every day. That would be very easy for me to pan. I'm trying to remind myself with Project Pan items that will probably get shoved back into a corner for other favorites if I don't make an effort to continue using them. One of the first things that I am Project Panning, I have 2 Maybelline The City Mini palettes. And these are actually good purchases. I'm going to do a review on them soon. And You know, they're fun, they're inexpensive. I have some really fancy items that of course I'd like to reach for a little more. So this is a reminder to not leave my drugstore friends out of the mix. Now I have made my own little custom palette here of things that I'm going to try to pan, because there are things that I will never ever reach for if I don't. Kat Von D Subliminal. I actually got this from the Light and Shade Contour palette. I like a very cool tone contour. This is still warmer than I like. It might work out better in summer. I'm gonna try to find a way to use it as an eyeshadow or a bronzer. We'll see. I have an old Ulta brand eyeshadow up here that I use as a highlighter on occasion. And then I have 6 neutral MAC eyeshadows. And the super truth of it is I don't even enjoy MAC eyeshadows. I definitely learned that the hard way. I don't think they're good quality, but they do make a good base before I put on my eyeshadow. So I'm going to try to see if I can hit pan on any of them. This needs to go under purchase regrets. So I'm gonna try to use them up. Tati, you made me do this and unfortunately it's not good. Maybelline New York Color Tattoo Eye Chromes. They look stunning on you in your review. They are affordable. They are a drugstore. They look really pretty in the vials. It's just so disappointing and I just want them gone. I just think the formula, like it dries down nicely, but I just think that it goes on chunky and smeary and why? Why? I want to use them up before they dry up and I don't want to just throw them away. I need to make use of you. Also, I have this little bitty mini MAC eyeshadow palette. This was my very first actual makeup purchases. It is a regret, unfortunately. I don't use this to do my eyebrows anymore. I prefer ABH, but these will make good eyeshadows. They are neutrals. This is better quality eyeshadow than the actual MAC eyeshadows. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to use these up. I also have a little bitty Clinique mini palette. It's not really colors I go for, but it is a good formula. I really enjoy the consistency of the powders, which brings up a good problem. I'm trying to use up a lot of things I don't enjoy very much. Mostly neutrals. I don't tend to wear a lot of neutrals in my life. Fact, gonna go for it anyhow, because I would way rather actually use them up than constantly see them and know that they're not getting used and that therefore I've wasted money or time or space. I also have about 24 sample sizes of mascaras. Some of them are good, some of them are awful, but I would like to use them up one by one. And you know, I know which ones work best for what kind of occasion. It also prevents me from buying mascara. I have a Stila Magnificent Metals in Diamond Dust. This Stila is so good and I really would like to have half the collection of them. But this thing is beautiful and goes on so good, but I want to use it up before it dries up. I don't want to save it for when I get to meet the Obamas. It's got all the sparkles in it. Ooh. I have my lovely Aveda eyeshadow palette. It has a blush inside that I also use as an eyeshadow some, and I really like the quality of this. I want to use it up because it is old. It is at least a few years old. It's at least a few years old, though I don't remember exactly when I got it, but it's really good quality and makeup does expire. I'm surprised it hasn't. It smells so good, so Aveda, you are yummy. On the other hand, another MAC product, MAC times 9. It's their little mini eyeshadows. They are not good. Do not buy them. They are crappy, no pigment, powdery. I find them so unimpressive, but I am going to try to do something with them anyhow. Or I will pass them to my sister and see if she enjoys them. So like that, but then orange. I mean, what the? There are too many good quality eyeshadows in the market to piss your time on this. And then I have a MAC lipstick, which I very much enjoy. This is Red Rock. It's the first red I ever chose for myself. And I chose it because it's good on my skin tone. But since then I have fallen in love with other reds. So Red Rock has taken a major backseat and I really want to focus on either falling in love with it again or using it up and moving forward. And then I have a few items that are not makeup, but I think they belong in Project Pan anyhow, because Project Pan is about a way of life, not actually about makeup. You can apply this to the food in your pantry. You can apply this to, well, let's see. I have a shampoo that I never ever reach for. I've got one that I really like. I don't reach for this. This is a Beach Envy Volume. It doesn't really volumize as much as I hoped for, and it leaves my hair feeling a little drier than I hoped for. Also, I think because it says texturizing shampoo, I really hoped it would make my hair have a little more curl. It's not a bad shampoo, it just didn't come through with what I hoped it would, so I don't reach for it, and I haven't for a very long time, but I have a lot to use. So I'm gonna get on that and Project Pan this, and then I don't have to think about it anymore. And stuff like this takes up space. I got this great sample of a cream styling mousse from Not Your Mother's, thanks to Influencer. I very much enjoyed it. I used to use it a ton, and then I kind of stopped all of a sudden. I don't really know why, but there's not a ton in here. But I'm going to finish using this up, pull it back into rotation, use it a little more often until it's gone. Speaking of which, a year ago when I got my hair cut for the first time in ages, they convinced me to get, and I always say this wrong, Devanese. My sister always corrects me. She knows the right way to say it. I don't. But it is an Italian hair care line, and this is a curl serum, and it's okay. It's okay, but there's better. Like Weedad. Weedad is so good. It's actually just a heat and humidity gel. It's not really about curling, but it's so much a better serum that I will use this over this every day. But I have about a third to a half of this left. It's gotta go. I need to use it up. Now that I have a bob, I need to start blow drying my hair a little more, and using this Iron Silk Redken Heat Styling. It helps straighten your hair out. I'm going to start utilizing this as a way to promote me actually styling my hair a little more often. You can see where I'm starting. I'm gonna pan this or bottle that. And then lastly, I have an instant oatmeal mask from First Aid Beauty. This is rosacea friendly. It's good stuff. This goes back to where I said Project Pan helps promote self-care. I have this oatmeal mask to take care of my skin. I don't use it. What am I waiting for? Why am I not pampering myself more often? So this is an easy way to spend an evening and feel good. So there you go. There's my starter video into my own personal Project Pan journey. I'm learning more. I'm watching some other people talk about it, like Lauren May Beauty, who is the first person I heard talk about it. We will see throughout 2018 where I get with these products and how I feel about Project Pan as I'm actually implementing it. And if it works out to try to include some items that you're just not that crazy about but don't want to waste. God bless you. I love you. I hope you find some way to make sparkle in your life, to utilize things, to be efficient, to be joyful, and to be bright. Let's like get what we can out of our day, out of our home, out of our life, out of our money, out of our soul. I hope that you hit subscribe and consider staying tuned to this channel. We have videos coming up on a Bad Gal Bang mascara update, on accidental racism, and how resetting 2018 went for me. Did I succeed or did I fail my resolutions again? Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. If you realize that getting older doesn't have to suck, right here you can click my face and you can subscribe. Hit subscribe. Let's be family here. Sparkle bright.